Slayer is going to be so much easier now. The last time we were doing Slayer, we had a Rune Scimitar. We did not have a Berserker Helm, a Dragon Scimitar, a Granite Shield. We did not have the Dragon Battle Axe for pretty much a super strength pot. I mean, I'm using attack potions to negate any negative attack levels that I have. So it's pretty much just like a super strength potion I'm drinking right now. And I am tearing through these lesser demons. I am also 71 combat now, which means we can get an upgrade on our Slayer Master as well. So hopefully our tasks in general give a lot more points. We're only 41 Slayer. I want 55 for Slayer Dart. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. So that's why I like Slayer. It's a shame I already have a helmet upgrade, though. But hey, that's like a 10k out. The first task with Sheldar. Please give me something good. Don't make... Oh, my God. What the actual fudge. I want to range the blue dragons, and I want to make my gear upgrades as best as I can possibly get because I'm going to be there a while. I need an amulet of accuracy because I don't have access to an amulet of power yet. I have a really weird habit of killing imps when I come across them, and I actually have all 4 beads already. All right, I'm like 99% sure I just beat the record for imp catcher when it comes to speed running. I'm just joking, guys. Actually, 875 magic XP as well. That's pretty cool. But this is the best necklace that I can get for range right now, and get +4 for range accuracy. That's not too bad. And we got a new archer's helm. Last time we killed blue dragons, it was very slow, but we have 2 new upgrades, so hopefully it's a little faster. Fingers crossed. I can do this task in 2 ways. I can kill the adult dragons, and I can kill the baby blue dragons. The reason I decided to do the adult dragons is because eventually I'm going to need more prayer levels, and I do want to get my range up as well. And since I'm getting the cherry on top with the Slayer XP, I decided to do it sooner rather than later and just suck it up and AFK some blue dragons. A slow grind. I'm getting like 4,000 Slayer experience an hour, but there is 45 Infernal Mages. Not too bad. Also, we are almost 58 range. I was actually going to range at the Rock Crabs and get my range to 60, but it turns out I'm getting most of XP right now doing blue dragons. You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race. And 60 hit points coming in, another cheeky little milestone. Well, there goes my entire Saturday completely gone killing blue dragons, but we are pretty close to 59 range, and we are just shy of 46 Slayer. So I already had banked. Everything's in the bank right now. We have 165 dragon bones, and in total, we now have 271 blue dragon hide. And like I keep saying a million times, that's probably going to sit in my bank for a very long time, unfortunately. This might be a good task, but it also might not be. I really don't feel like ranging them. I want to get that melee experience, but this is going to be a really good XP task for Slayer. Let's just hope they don't hit me very hard, but let's go try them out. All right, they hit me way too hard when meleeing them. I had a bank every like 2 seconds, so I figured let's just range them and get some range levels in the process. 60 range as well. Pretty cool milestone. We can now wear red D-hide. Of course, I have no way of getting that. It's kind of funny because black D-hide is probably the second easiest D-hide to get behind green. I could probably get it in a couple hard clue scrolls once the time comes for that. That task was actually pretty banging. We got 11k coins. Most of that was from the rare drop table. I had 3k drops. I'm trying to get these stupid trees out of my shot. A lot of trees here. We got 2 rune scimitars, and we ended up getting a full crystal key, 120 rune arrows, and also a fire battle staff alch. It ended up being pretty worth it. 61 range and 48 Slayer in the process. And then we get a crappy rock slugs task. Oh, okay. I think I'm pretty happy about this. Task took forever, but hey, we got a decent amount of XP and a pretty good amount of loot as well. Another really long task. We have only a couple left, and there is 50 Slayer. We can now kill Blood Veils, which I'm pretty excited about because they give a hefty amount of blood runes, and they're just a really good XP task in general. They have a lot of hit points. Another thing that I think is really worth mentioning is that these bronze knives that I smith many episodes ago at this point, they're actually really good against these fire giants. And of course, when I say that, I'm hitting a decent amount of zeros, but I promise you, they're probably a little faster than a bone crossbow. And in terms of an Iron Man, at least, they are really cheap, really easy to make. With 59 strength, we get 1,000 total level. And with this 1,000 total level, we now have the ability to lock our Iron Man status. So we can't accidentally change it, apparently. I don't know. I mean, aside from getting hacked, I don't know how you could ever accidentally downgrade your Iron Man. But, you know, we will always be an Iron Man on this account, and we are definitely going to lock it up. Oh, that's nifty. That is cool. I'm about to get full mystic. I feel like a wizard. I feel like I instantly just got smarter by putting this hat on. Right now, I have 2 rune lights open, right? I have my pier, which I'm AFKing on at Ammonite crabs, and I'm on this account, of course, training Slayer, as you guys are looking at right now. And apparently, I went to record my 54 Slayer, and it was recording the wrong rune light. I don't know how that happened, but I had a bomb-ass recording. I nailed it perfectly, you know, just to realize that I messed up. But anyways, that is 54 Slayer. We are 1 Slayer level away. Guys, the XP is so slow. I just had Jelly's last task, right? And they have 120 defense. I looked on the wiki. They were incredibly slow to hit. I had to prayer flick everything pretty much. It's just a really slow grind. I think I averaged like 3.5k Slayer experience an hour with the slow kills and banking, and I had to kill like 168 of them. It took forever, and these guys are given really bad XP. Oh man, guys, but 1 more level and then we can get the Slayer staff for Magic Dart. So exciting. Oh my god. This isn't a joke. This isn't a joke. I am seriously dead. I'm seriously dead. Like, I don't know how I could prove it. I know some of you are probably thinking I'm faking this right now, but no, I'm seriously dead. I was slaying, right? I was killing lesser demons. I'm so close to 55 Slayer as well. So yep, totally my fault. I can't even blame anything other than myself on that one. I was just way too comfortable. I was watching YouTube videos, and actually I think I was replying to a comment on one of my videos actually when it happened. It's been like 20 minutes ago at this point, and my mind's just kind of in a blur, and I'm still pretty upset. But I gotta get over it. I gotta just keep going on and just put it in the past now. The thing is, the main point of this series was always 2005. Of course, having that hardcore status is just, you know, it adds so much more excitement, and it's a much different play style. A lot of you were probably very curious about how I would handle a death on this account. I know I saw it in the comments a few times, and, you know, I did flip-flop back and forth and whether I should allow myself when I was walking back here. But at the end of the day, it's going to take forever to get this stuff back, and I would have to redo a lot of the content. The biggest one is the Granite Shield, and that one took me like 2 days to get. And it's not that like I necessarily mind doing it. It's just the fact, oh wow, 55 Slayer. I'm not even like that excited anymore. I just want to leave this place. I'm like too depressed. Let's just get out of here. All right, guys, that sucked. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But the thing is, there's nothing I can do about it at this point. So we're just going to shove it behind us. We're not going to talk about it anymore. This is the last I'm going to even mention it. We are now a normal Iron Man, and that is okay because the spirit of this account was always the 2005 aspect. So as long as I have that intact, that is all that really matters. But we just got 55 Slayer, which means we can now use the Slayer staff and cast the Magic Dart spell. Right now I'm 43 prayer, and whoa, I'm actually really close to 44. And we have 165 Dragon Bones in the bank that we got when we did that Blue Dragons task. That is quite a bit. Now, I have no idea what level that's going to get me to. Of course, I could figure it out, but there is absolutely no excitement in doing that. We're going to use all 165, and fingers crossed, maybe, just maybe, that'll get us to 50. This might be 50. I don't know. We're getting really close. Aha, there it is, guys. 50 prayer. That's a pretty cool milestone. I don't know exactly how far I'm going to go. The best prayer that I can use is actually Smite, so 52 would be a good stopping point. I only have, I think, 3 more in the bank, so I can't get it now. But for right now, 50 is definitely a pretty good stopping point. I can do barrows probably with not too many prayer pots, assuming I recharge my prayer between every trip. Decided to test my luck and try to do the hard clue scroll that I got from Blue Dragons. And on the second step, I got one that I cannot do because I need to complete, or at least start Fairy Tale Part 2 and get the Fairy Ring. So this is going to be a very emotional part of the series, having to drop hard clue scrolls, or any clue scroll, honestly, that I can't do because of that reason. Rip. During our Slayer adventures, we have 2 crystal keys. Ooh, spinach roll on the ground. So let's see what we get. Decided to see, you know, test our luck. 100 coal! Oh, that is what you want to see, guys. And that's, I think that's supposed to be a crappy loot, but hey, I like nature runes, I like chaos runes, and I like death runes. I always love coming to this general store. Whenever I do, it's probably my favorite part of the video because I know I'm gonna get a large sum of cash, and this is I gotta do it, don't I? Crap. Literally just got it wrong. Please don't teleport me. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, thank God. I don't want your flax anyway, bro. As I was saying, I have a lot more alchables in the bank, like Mystic and Maroon Full Helm, but I'm going to need those for clues at some point. Some of these items are clue items, but I can get a lot pretty easy, like an Adamant Full Helm. You could just buy one. And right now, it's just taking up valuable bank space, so we're going to sell it all and see how much money I get. Yo, I am hyped. I'm just gonna sell all that in one go. I can't be bothered to hop for 4 mithril square shields. Almost 90k. Let's add that to our cash stack. You guys don't understand. Getting 90k from Slayer with these stats in 2005 gear is like 90k is so much money, and I now have 276k. And if you guys want a quick look at my bank, oh my gosh, this is messy. Despite of the one negative thing that happened in this episode, I had an amazing time filming this one. The account really feels like it's starting to come together. 55 Slayer, 65 Strength, 63 Range, 64 HP. The account is starting to get a lot more rounded out, starting to get my skills up a little bit. I'm over 1,000 total level. That was the first real goal that I had. 55 Slayer, of course, was one of them as well, and we knocked him out both in this episode. I could not be more excited for the future, guys, and even though the death was unfortunate, it will actually open up a lot more content as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Oh, and real quick, if you guys are a hardcore Iron Man, make sure you wear a Ring of Life. Don't be a potato like me.